All right, here we go. Day 2 of week 5 of Planksgiving. So today you are going to need a weight of some sort. And again, if you don't have a weight, go grab a can of beans from the cupboard. And then if you have a yoga block or a short foam roller, either of those will work well for what we're doing today. All right, so where are we starting? So we're going to start with the front plank. I noticed you're over there, and this is where you need your block. Okay, so I'm going to be doing it up against the wall. I'm going to have my block either at my ankles or I'm going to do it at my knees. If I'm in the all fours or the knee down plank position, the block can go in between the knees. If I'm in a full plank, the block goes between the ankles. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do ankles here. And again, get that block where it's comfortable and then get yourself in position. So day 1, we were working on moving that leg and keeping the torso still. All right, so today we're going to take that and rest on that. So here we go. Again, get your setup. Shoulder blades gently back and in, along through the back of the neck. Elbows point behind you or down to the ground if you're on a wall. Spread those hands. Again, you can be on your elbows. What option did you pick? All right, so from here, I want you to feel that squeeze in on the block. And then you're going to take your left glute, engage it, and pull that right hip backwards. So you're going into a twist. Hopefully your block stays in place. So you're going into a twist. So I want you to notice my left elbow is starting to bend. I want to be able to keep both arms equal as I go into the twist. So I'm lifting the hip. So I'm pulling this hip up. I can actually think about pushing this hip around and forward even. And that's going to take a gentle rotation up through my lumbar into my ribs. So exhale, connect. And again, doesn't matter your position here. This is what you're doing. Keep both elbows straight and then slowly bring it back. So you have more range of motion on one side than the other. All right, so again, take an inhale, exhale, connect the core, fire the glutes. Get that rotation. You're rotating that block as high as you're comfortable. Is the weight staying equal between your hands? So take the time, notice that weight. Again, if you get under the elbows, you kind of take that weight shift out, right? But now you got to keep your hips still. And then bring it back down. So you're getting those obliques to engage. And back down. So you will feel weight shift more probably in the elbows position, and that's perfectly fine as long as they're both staying weighted. We don't want that elbow bending effect because we really, again, we're working on everything getting engaged. All right. So again, feel free to pause anytime you'd like and continue with playing on that. We're going to go into number 2, which is actually going to be our reverse dip. And we're actually going to go reverse plank. We're actually going to go into a dip. So yesterday we started from more of that position. Again, you can do it off the chair, off the couch. You can do it on the ground. You can keep your hips down for this one. You can do it from a full plank, from a lifted all fours position, first all fours position. So again, you decide here. So tricep dips are about 1, bending the elbows, that's first and foremost. 2, about scapular stability. And 3, about keeping that rectangle set. All right, so hands can go in towards you or they can go sideways, same as always. All right, shoulder blades are back, lift the chest. I'm gonna go ahead and take my hands and put fingers toward my hips. So from here, again, if your hips down, you're just bending the elbows. And then press through the whole of the hand and bring it up. If you want that little bit extra that we've done before, you can take that foam roller, put it in between the elbows. And again, that's going to give you a little bit more scapular stabilization. It gives you that press in. And again, doing this from the lifted position, doing it from the off the chair position, same thing. So again, notice, is there a point where your pelvis starts to tuck under a little bit? That's your stopping point because we're really focused on keeping this rectangle that I keep drawing. Okay. I lost my phone. All right, so that was number 2. Number 3. Okay, we're going into side plank again. So you decide where you want to be. For this one, I am going to come back down here. On the wall, on the floor. Where do you want to be? All right, so weight in hand if you have the weight. So we're going to start with the motion and then we'll add in the challenge. All right, so as you inhale, slowly reach that arm overhead. I want you to feel this the shoulder blade rotate. Now, as you exhale, really pull down on those top ribs. Bring the arm just back to center, back toward that ceiling. Inhale, overhead. Exhale, use the core. If you're up for it, lift that top leg. Make sure you're out of the bottom shoulder. You're lift up. Make sure that bottom side is set. And you are lifting. So as you go overhead, I want you to feel that shoulder blade. So if you feel like you almost notice it popping out right here. Okay, so feel that. So the neck stays out of it and you're fully into those shoulders. All right, again, feel free to pause and rewind to reset. And then we get to go to the other side. So pick your level, get yourself set. And again, you should be familiar with how to set by now. Okay, elbow pulled till hip, shoulders and hips are stacked. Toning ball goes up or your weight goes up, reach over. Try to keep that arm in line with the elbow, with the ear. Inhale up, exhale, pull. So as you pull up, the bottom arm, we're getting the lat from this side. The top arm, we are pulling that lat in a different range of motion. We're actually making it work, right? All right, so that is it. Again, keep going, balance yourself out, and I will see you shortly for day number 3. Thank you for being here. All right, day 4. Okay.